We're the 7th generation on the farm, so well over 200 years. Our dad initially built a feedlot to hold approximately 250 head of cattle.
We expanded in '97 with a barn, and
we have capacity for 800 to 850 head of cattle.
Well, here in Pennsylvania, the majority of the cattle are fed by what we call a farmer feeder, and that's a farmer who markets his grain through livestock. And in this particular case, the cattle feeder produces corn, produces silage, other small grains, and purchases some ingredients and hopes to add value to those feed through the cattle that he's producing.
We usually get black-hided cattle or black Angus out of Virginia, North Carolina, or wherever we can get them, West Virginia also, and bring them in weighing around 8 to 850 and take them to market weight of 1250 to 1300.
We'll feed them mainly corn silage and corn, high moisture corn, but then we also feed some byproducts. In the past we fed cereal, we're feeding chips, we feed what we call a candy blend. We're located nearby food manufacturing, so we can get their waste and utilize it as a feed, which helps cheapen our feed costs. And then it also, on an environmental point, it keeps it from going to the landfill and taking up space in the landfill. We kind of joke with other people, nothing against our wives cooking, but our cattle eat a more balanced diet than him and I do, mainly because we don't always eat what we should. While with working with a nutritionist, they get a very balanced diet and the cattle are well taken care of.
I think consumers here in Pennsylvania have access to some very good quality beef because historically we've produced cattle for what we call the white tablecloth market, the high-end restaurants, the hotels, the high choice and prime market, and we're noted for that. These cattle are fed in Pennsylvania 400 days or more, and they are high choice cattle.
We're considered a BQA feedlot, which is a beef quality assurance. And to be considered a beef quality assurance feedlot, there's classes you got to take, and then we're required to keep certain records to ensure that we're putting a quality product on consumers' table.
There's just something about being able to plant a crop and then to harvest the same crop. And plus with feeding cattle, to me they're just like, they each have their own personality. It's just, I like the independence, I guess it would be what I like about feeding cattle.
Enjoy being our own boss, and I enjoy working outside. You still have to do jobs where you're sitting behind a desk, but it's nice not to be sitting behind a desk all the time. You got to enjoy farming. It's not, if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to last long.